one run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense.
There, and records the first down. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
And a very comfortable 81 degrees as we get things started this evening. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike.
Jackie Robinson, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He'll start this one at 274, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. And it's 1-1.
Playing 11.
And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the third out. Cruises through the first, no problem. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Yimi Garcia will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Robinson is up with it, and Robinson will throw him out. One gone. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll come in here at 259. 24 home runs, 56 runs batted in.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Markakis, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Time for a look at the Braves on B. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field. Taking runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Albies scoops it up, and quickly there are 2 away. Striding in, Ted Williams. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Down in. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start for the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 the count. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Yimi Garcia. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely. Stepping in for the Braves, Chris Stewart, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Stewart A California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Stewart is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Bounce it to the left side. Turner's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Justin Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Jackie Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Robinson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers leave. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Bounce it to the left side. Turner has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Freeman is over to take a look at it, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. The pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Standing in, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Drilled right back up the middle. Swanson brings it in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, man. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he fouls this one off. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it.
Yep, he tagged him right there.
Looked to me like he was trying to read the pitcher's timing on that one, but he got it all wrong, obviously. Good job by the man on the mound to step off calmly and deal with the situation.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Ozzie Albies flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. bounce to first. And a little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Riding in once again, Yimi Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Schimpf is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Stewart.
The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it. 1-1. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Popped him up, and this will land foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
A ball and no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Back here at SunTrust Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now, Jackie Robinson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Squared that one up just a little late.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It was a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a bunt attempt here. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Ryan Schimm. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder but ran out of rungs, Matty. After that, it's game on. And he was booking it around the bags and earned himself that triple.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Digging in once again, Lane Adams. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Bradley in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off for the Dodgers, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance? Yasmani Grandal. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Arodys Vizcaíno will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kurt Suzuki will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Yimi Garcia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Turner. He went down on strikes last time up. He's the potential tying run.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive. He's got it. It's there. He got him. Chase Utley is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bouncer down the line. Bellinger brings it in. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
A right fielder, number 22.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it. Grant Dayton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Corey Seager. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, you're 1, 2, 3. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Hit toward the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Freeman waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Austin Barnes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves jumped ahead in the